Good morning, family and friends. How are you doing? Welcome to this beautiful day. It's a beautiful day, and it's our day because we are the living gods and goddesses equipped to reign. We were born to reign. We were not born to suffer in this world. We are born to reign. How can you reign without enjoying? You have to enjoy your life. And as usual, I'm encouraging you to join me in seeking and spreading the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. The truth shall prevail. It's prevailing. That's why I am here today. If truth didn't prevail over religion, over spirituality, over all the garbage that my parents and religious leaders dumped on me, I won't be here today saying what I'm saying with all boldness. So I encourage you, don't be timid. Don't let anyone put you down. Be courageous and know what you are saying. Say what you know. Don't say what you believe. Don't you ever try to defend what you believe, because you will always fail. You cannot defend the indefensible. But when it is what you know, of course you can defend it. You can even be sleeping and still defending it. In other words, in their dream, in their revelation, in their vision, they will still see you defending what you know. The truth is this: I cannot liberate you. I cannot free you. No, that's not what I'm trying. That's not my purpose of being here. My purpose of being here is to wake you up. You are the one that will liberate yourself. You are the one that will free yourself. So I just point you to the lies and the truth for you to make a choice. You have a choice. Who say you don't have a choice? Don't follow me. I don't want you to be my sheep. I'm not a shepherd. I am your brother. I'm your fellow human being. I am God. You are God or goddess, depending on your agenda. So I'm not here to make you be my servants. I'm not here to be your mentor. I'm not here to be your teacher. I'm not here to be your boss. I'm not here to be your master. I am just here as your brother. And I care a lot about you. I am not your enemy. I can never be your enemy. Whether you disagree with me or not, whether you unfriend me or not, whether you block me or not, I can never be your enemy. I am your brother. Whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not, I am your brother by nature. And nature is the factual truth. Oh man, so before I continue, allow me to put the topic of this, what I was like maybe too rushing in it. There's understanding the prophets, understanding the prophets. Recently, I've been dealing on understanding stuff. Of course, that's what I will keep doing, so that I can keep pointing our people to the truth, so that their eyes will open and they know the truth. And the sub-caption is Christianity and Islam. Or pastor and a man, if I spell it well, the same lie. Same lie or liars. I can still correct it later, but let me leave it that way in case of people that like want to know what I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about the prophets, understanding the prophets. So that's what I am speaking. So you're welcome once again, as usual. Understanding the prophets. I will make this statement again. You can even find it in the Bible. Every prophet is false, whether they are sent by God, by Jesus, by Allah, by Yahweh, or by any God. All prophets are false. All of them, regardless the signs and wonders they are performing, regardless the wonderful works they are doing, all of them are false, and they are our enemies. What makes them your enemies? Wherever you are living in your area, if you see all those imams, those pastors, in the name of Allah or in the name of Jehovah, they are your real enemies, because they are teaching you against yourself. They are teaching you away from yourself. They are teaching you to believe in God they have not seen or can see, and they are teaching you to bow before the dead man on the cross, or the dead white man on the cross called Jesus. You know, whether you read Quran or Bible, is the same shit. So Christianity and Islam are the same lie, and also the man and the pastor, they are also the same liars. They are the real enemies among us today, and they are our brothers and our sisters. I'm not asking you to start looking for them to beat them up. No. Keep spreading the knowledge. When you keep spreading the knowledge, when people get informed, naturally, faith will die in them. Naturally, fear will die in them. And naturally, they will stop going to church or mosque. Just like me. There is no force in this world that will make me get up, dress up, say, I am going to church or mosque. Say, I'm going to see any God or to worship any God. I can never do that again. Not in this life and not in the next life. So forever, the rest of my life, which is forever to eternity, I will never worship any God, regardless the name of that God. So prophets, and I will show you two clips. One is very short. The other one is like a little bit longer. Let me see how many minutes that one will be. That of Mbaka. I want to play it later. Oh, I think that's like 10 minutes. The Mbaka own is 9 minutes 50 seconds, which is 10 minutes. But this one of the pastor that slumped preaching in the church, that is short. So I will play it also. And from there, I will be showing you how you can understand these prophets, that all of them are false. Don't believe in any prophet. Don't follow any prophet. Okay? Anyone that tell you, thus says the Lord, or God told me, God revealed to me, run away from them. You can listen to them, but if you're not equipped to question their claims, you know, they may lure you, and you begin to confuse yourself, because when you begin to believe, you begin to confuse yourself. Faith brings confusion, which is religion. It brings confusion. That is the first effect of religion. Confusion, it confuses you. That's why when in the Bible, when their God see man or people building cities and towers, great works they were doing, he went there to confuse them. That's what religion does. Any life that religion enters, it confuses that life. And that's how they confuse us from childhood. And we grow up with that confusion. Today you see a grown man saying, I thank God. You know, I believe God. God said this, God said that. Have you seen that God? No. But you believe God says something. The God you have not seen have not said anything. And the God you cannot see cannot say anything. Get that? So let me play this. He's preaching. He's preaching. You see that shouting, he's preaching. In the presence of God. You see? It's the power of God. All of the people standing up, cheering. Their God is working. Then I don't see he went and sit down. So why did they put the chair there? Maybe he put it before he wasn't feeling well. You see there, see? They're still in the place, feeling the Holy Spirit. You see? You see his head tilted back. Then he's gonna drop now. Watch. Boom. He dropped like a sack. What follows? They begin to sing. You see? To cover it up. Maybe to see if they will raise him back to life. Do you see that? He's a prophet, a man of God. Prophet is somebody that speaks in the name of God, or somebody that speaks for God, or somebody that speaks the word of God, right? That's prophet. Or somebody that God sent. That's prophet. Now, this prophet, you know, he was anointed. But you see how he died. Somebody said that he has finished his work and God called him in the public disgrace. He got family. He got family to take care of. And you tell me that God finished using him and take him out of his family without telling his family that he's about to take him? But remember, God never tell his family that he sent him in the first place. But it's people making up order like Christians or people that believe in the bullshit this man was saying, they will always defend him. He has finished his work and been called to glory. So God didn't know he will call him to glory before. According to you, he gave him wife and the children, and they are still alive. No, that man was not the old man. Maybe he was even my mate, or I'm older than him. I don't know. I don't understand the language he was speaking, but he was preaching in the church, jumping around. But when he sat down, his head tilted back, and he slumped and fell out of the chair. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me is a lie. No Christ is strengthening anyone. If you are sick, go and look for solution. Begin to take care of your health. If you are not afraid of death, then eat whatever you want, live anyhow, whatever you want, live anyhow you want. But if you know you don't want to die now, you gotta take care of your health. At least give yourself 30 minutes in a day, the whole day. Give yourself only 30 minutes just to run or jumping up and down in your room. Do it. Or doing whatever you do, just exercise. Put your phone aside, everything aside, exercise. You used to spend 1 hour in prayers. You used to spend all night in night vigil, praying, crying. Yet nothing has changed your situation. But exercise can help you. Exercise can help save your life. That blood clot, that pain you're having in your chest and all that pain you're having in some area of your body, if you can take care of yourself, you will live better. You cannot live by faith and survive in this world. You cannot live by God and survive in this world. That's why religion hates this world, because they have deceived you with the invisible world. You cannot see, telling you that world exists. So that is that prophet, right? So let me play of that Father Mbaka, that stupid Mbaka. If you know Father Mbaka, say I call him stupid man, because a man that is against his own people or his own brother in favor of strangers and other people, that man is very stupid. Even stupid man is better than that man. So this is Mbaka's, I think this was before the last election in Nigeria. But he was the one that they say prophesied before for Buhari to become president, but see all his lamentations. And I wrote down the points I picked from there, which I will speak on after we finish watching this. So let's watch Mbaka.
We are already converted.
Already converted.
So even without his preaching, President Buhari belonged to this altar.
Buhari belonged to his altar.
But our problem is
Christian
we have
altar.
never been supported by Mr. President.
You see.
Anytime
Understanding the prophet.
He has a problem, this ministry carries him
Understanding
to
the prophet.
almost part of the sky. spiritually.
He carrying the president spiritually.
But zero benefits.
Zero benefit for his people.
Even in Islamic culture, ingratitude can pull somebody down.
It's a lie. It's a lie, though.
We are here.
But it's a lie.
Here was a big forest when we came in.
And
because of Buhari, because we supported him, we are chased out. These things you are seeing, we are building this by ourselves. No one person has been employed by Buhari after Fadambaka almost died and rose for his sake.
Almost died and rose for his sake.
The issue of supporting Buhari. If you were here when we are speaking to Peter Obi, representing Atiku, how I wish you were here. I know that Obi went out here almost disgraced.
His own brother.
So, supporting Buhari is almost becoming a curse.
It is not
it's
almost
no longer
becoming.
A blessing.
They know how to lie.
That we will not support him.
All those prophets.
Even if not for his sake, for the sake of his good wife.
You see how he connected? Because his wife had been given to him.
Little charity articles, food items.
That one is good. The one that sent something.
This ministry must be built. For his sake, I was almost being assassinated.
You see the lie.
Because we stood for him.
It's a lie.
APC was down till the prophecy came up here that Buhari is going to be the president.
You hear that? It's a lie. APC.
And after that, we were forgotten and abandoned. We are delaying that Atiku will come and see me because I want to know what we can do that will not be put to shame by supporting somebody that God has not approved.
See, and there is God.
I will give you the microphone. Listen, Governor. You know, when you were speaking about Igbo people in Kano, this is all we know. We have been supporting you people.
You see, that's all
if you know what this ministry is passing through, because we are supporting Buhari.
Not supporting Christ.
The attackers are waiting to hear me say that I'm supporting him again, and the attack will start, and the Buhari will remain in his work, being somebody who cannot give money. What does that
They need you to give money. That's
all the people they are giving allocation. What qualification do they have that we don't have?
Contract, money.
Who among them have done for him what we are doing for him? Not what we have done, what we are doing for him.
Man of God.
It's because of this Buhari that we have told people to be all this rubbish he had today.
His own brother. He tell his own brother rubbish.
And I want to tell you, if Buhari will remain ungrateful to this ministry, he is going nowhere.
You see, take one. He's making noise. He don't know
him. What is holding him is spiritual.
Yeah.
How many times has he?
The Holy Spirit yourself cannot lose him to come and give you money.
And he should not take it for granted that he's now healthy.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. And
in London hospital, you are the one making him healthy.
Atiku is waiting for him somewhere.
You see
and
how
the only
they
thing
say?
that can stop Atiku is spiritual.
See?
So, you people should go and come back.
He's a liar.
You should not
and
take
you
us
know
for
he's
granted.
lying. Political.
I am speaking with spiritual mandates.
See, the spiritual mandate.
Even if people don't want to do something for us, look at the pharmacy that almost died for you people. Not even a broom job is given to any party.
That's what they're looking for. You see, they promise them. But you know, politicians, they will not give you when they win.
All of them love Buhari, but they have been abandoned by the same Buhari.
Yeah, that. Buhari don't care about them. I don't know them. They use them.
If you can say, even the image of this, our brother who wants to be the governor. If you listen, the moment he said he wants to be the governor, people started shouting, no.
Because you train them to do so. First, you are a wicked man. You make people to say so, to do so.
Because they felt hot. This is you
but they will
still
continue supporting.
People who came for the bazaar. If you come in any of our crusades, or come here, send somebody 31st night.
Catholic
December,
crowd. The crowd.
You will know the capacity of the people grieved.
That's their money. The crowd is their money.
Our loyalty, our support for Buhari is not debatable. But the way he has paid back to us is dangerous and cancerous and destructive and can pull any leader down.
Grammar. EJ.
That is why
pull any leader down.
if we now stop supporting Uruguay and start supporting this man, he doesn't need to spend one kubo to win. But as of now, the whole Enugu, forget about those who are deceiving him. So, I want you to help and clean the image.
God cannot do that.
Ingratitude. And I don't want that to continue.
Like
now you have come. When you go, tell him.
Tell him. Yeah, God cannot tell him.
I will come and stay for 1 week and come back. Nobody will see me.
Yeah, you will go. Nonsense.
I will call and call and call. And even when we see him, listen. If I tell you the level of fasting and prayers that are generated from this ministry,
you see?
For Buhari.
Oh no, come on, serious stuff.
Continuity. If there is time, I will take you to where I was living. Because of this Buhari, I am in this bush. Can the federal government take this minister as a project?
See, that's what he wants.
What will it lose from their pockets?
Because that's what they promise him, but they will not do it.
Them spiritually and they will go forward.
You hear that? Back them. But your state is not going forward.
So when you go, you organize your people. Tell them that the man called Mordecai has not been rewarded. Therefore, the king will never have rest.
Mordeliah. You are Mordeliah, not Mordecai.
You know, Jonathan thought with all the things he had as a president.
His brother. His brother.
Jonathan is on this side. He's my brother, my friend.
You hear that?
But he was alive and I told him he will not win. He should resign honorably or he will be disgraced publicly.
You hear that?
And Buhari is taking the chair. If it is a place where things work well, the moment Buhari claims
so things don't work well, and you have spiritual mandate.
What does it take him? One morning flight.
Spirituality is crap.
Thank the minister that made him who he is. Then he can fly back.
So it's in back at that.
So it's not a matter of breaking collar with anything and we should announce silently. They will still know because you'll be in the record. Please.
I hate all these lies.
What I will try to tell my people here, when you go to an imam, and an imam hides his feeling and tells you the lies you want to hear, he should be cursed by Allah.
Not Jehovah, not God, Allah.
What I'm telling you is not even up to the level we are feeling. All those who supported Buhari are living in hunger.
You will continue living in hunger till death until you embrace the fact.
All are unrewarded.
Hoping
I don't say
that God will touch him.
But hear this message and tell him if he will not change, he will be changed.
Story. Story.
You have to tell him the truth, and God will save him. Allah will save him.
He said Allah will save him, so
the people
Allah is
around
saving
him are not helping matters. Buhari is a good man.
Because he can't say he's a bad man.
So when you go,
the people around him are not good. The Buhari is a good man.
He wanted to come and take the microphone away. That people are not helping matters. People are holding him.
The talks in his ministry.
They're not happy.
The talks.
Hunger brings anger.
The train talks.
So if you can arrange for a time, he can come here. He may not know what this minister stands for. This is the gum that can unite many things for you people.
Yeah.
And God will bless you.
But not your state, not your people.
So thank you for coming.
Stupid man.
And as you go, may the Lord protect you.
Yeah. The Lord that cannot protect your people in Enugu, He will protect them. And they are Muslims.
We welcome you joyfully. God bless you.
Oh yeah. Nonsense. Do you hear that nonsense? Aboki Mbaka said Allah saves. That's a man of God under the umbrella of Christianity. That's the guy under the power of the Pope of Roman Catholic Church. All right? So you listened, you heard some of the things he said. You can be the judge of that yourself. But the first word he said in this clip was this: they are already converted. They are already converted. So no matter what you say, no matter how you try to open their eyes, they are already converted. Even if you are killing them, they will even quote the Bible: though he slay me, I will still serve him. Though he slay me, I will still worship him. So they are already converted. And the worst people, the hardest people to deal with are the converted people. You see, the African Christians, African Muslims, African Jews, they are very hard to be dealt with. If you try to show them the factual truth, because they have been converted, it is hard. They will rather die than accept the truth or admit the fact. He was soliciting for support, financial support, positions of just support. He wanted the government to support his ministry, because that's how you thrive in every corrupt place. You have to have government support. With government support, your ministry will last. Without government support, your ministry will not last. Of course, he already have the religious support, being in Roman Catholic Church, because if he leaves Roman Catholic Church, he will lose a lot of followers. That guy is a good criminal. He knows how to flow. He's smart. Some people would have left Roman Catholic Church. They will still have some members, but they will not be pulling weight as he's doing under Roman Catholic Church as a reverend father. He's a smart guy. Listen to what that criminal Mbaka said. He said they have spiritual support, supporting the president spiritually, but there's no benefit for them. Zero benefit. That's what he said. They give president spiritual support, but the president give them zero benefit, zero support. He was campaigning for his building project in his bazaar. He trashed his own brother for that I call it prison project, his building project. Of course, religion is prison, so every religious project is prison project. He was seeking for money. And he's a man that claimed to have the mandate of heaven, or mandate, spiritual mandate. Obi is his own brother, his own Igbo brother. But Buhari is the one his God blessed, the one his God chose. And this same man believed in the Bible that God said he will be the head and not the tail. But in Nigeria, Christians are the tail and Muslims are the head. Is it not obvious that Muslims are right when they say that they follow Jesus better than Christians? Do you get that? You see how he praised Buhari's wife. He said he's been sending something for charity for the poor. That's the one he praised. Of course, out of what she sent, they will get something. Or it shows that something is working. At least people will also know about the ministry or also contribute in one way or the other. Either their time, their money, or whatever. He said he prophesied about the Buhari's presidency because he already knew that when it comes to Nigeria, anybody that have studied Nigeria or that know Nigeria know that when two tribes, Nigeria is made of three major tribes. No matter how you claim you split all that nonsense, but so long Nigeria is concerned, it's made on three major tribes: Wazobia, Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. If Hausa and the Igbo team together and vote against anyone that Yoruba people are voting for, the Yoruba people will lose the election. No matter, no God can stop it. When you need three people to cast vote and the two persons cast for one person and the one who cast for one, who will win? The two. APC started with Yorubas and the Hausa politicians coming together and build that APC. Igbo still standing on APGA, some of them APC, some of them PDP. So if you know that, you know who will win. In Nigerian politics, you don't need any God, you don't need any prophets to tell you who will win in Nigerian politics. Just look at the people who are supporting which party. If the Hausas and the Yorubas have their men, their politicians in one party more, they will win the election no matter who they said is running for them. And this criminal, Mbaka, know that, but he's claiming he's prophesying. It's his prophecy. No, it's after you look at the ticket and you already know the politics in Nigeria, then it is easy for you to prophesy. Prophecy is just a statement. Understanding the prophets, they operate by information they gathered around them and some of the thoughts they have, and they come up and tell you, God says. For the fact you cannot see that God does not. He also talk about attacks because of Buhari, not because of God, not because of Jesus, not because of the Holy Spirit, not because of preaching of the gospel. He's saying he is having those attacks for preaching Buhari, for supporting Buhari. He's also made up attacks. You know he's lying. All right. So they're attacking him not because of Christ. Why Christ said that people will attack you for preaching him? But this guy said he's getting his own attack by preaching Buhari. So Buhari is better than Christ to him or for him. So he trashed his own brother for Buhari just to gain some favor from the ruling power in Nigeria. Of course, every smart criminal will know that and do that. You see the politicians, see how they switch party? They win election through one party, but they find out that party is not the ruling party. They just switch to ruling party. See, they go there. And the people that cry out, that campaign, kill themselves, suffered for them, they think they are with them. No, these people are criminals. How I wish you understand and stop wasting your time to go to vote. It doesn't let them choose whoever. You are suffering whether you vote or not. So why are you voting? After all you are voting, you still suffering. Why are you voting? He said, if you don't vote, you are the one encouraging. Is the same bullshit. The same bullshit happening. All of them politicians are politicians, no matter who they are. He said, what is holding Buhari is spiritual. This guy is a fantastic liar. What is holding Buhari is not spiritual. It's politics. And the Buhari is talking about is fake one representing the real Buhari. Because I believe the real Buhari is dead. Nobody will travel from Nigeria to London hospital and came out younger. You know what it means? You went there old and came out younger. Even people living in London, they never get such transformation. It doesn't matter who is saying it, but understand that. It's like me now, I cannot go to any hospital, not even for plastic surgery, but I just went for medical treatment. Then I came out 20 or 30 years younger than I look going India. Come on, what type of miracle is that? Is this replacement? So he don't know that the Buhari is talking about is fake man. Dear, they are using to play politics. You say you don't believe it, I'm talking rubbish. Okay, look at your own self. Look at your own father. How old is your father? Your father is sick. Try to fly your father to America or to London for treatment and tell me your father came out looking younger. It can never be. It can never be. You look at the skin changed now from shrinking now. It's shining like my own. No way, no way. You have to look deeper, my brother. That's why I say understanding the prophecy. You have to go under them. Understand the game they are playing to know that they are all false. He said Buhari's health is, that spiritually is, Buhari went to hospital in London. There is no God in Nigeria to treat Buhari. And they say on his way to London, he died. Then they find the replacement. That's how they say it, right? But look at that. Let's say it's the real Buhari. But there is no God to heal him in Nigeria. Even Adeboye went to visit him, as they say, in London, so that he can convince Christians that it's still the real Buhari, but it's not. No matter how you try to say, you can never make me accept that the man in Aso Rock, as we speak, is the real Buhari, that old Buhari we used to know. Now he's younger. That God that did it for Buhari should do it to everyone, for everyone in Nigeria. Especially those hunger-looking people. Let them begin to look robust now, like people that are living in White House. Understanding the prophets that they are false. He said, what can stop Atiku is spiritual. No, it is rigging the election that can stop any politician in Nigeria. The one that rig better will win. They rig election, they carry ballot balls, they destroy ballots, they do many things just to win. It has nothing to do with any spiritual thing. Speaking with spiritual mandate, there is no man that is speaking with spiritual mandate. Spiritual mandate is a lie. You speak out of what you believe or what you know. They're telling me spiritual mandate. Which spiritual mandate? Where is that spiritual mandate when they are killing your people like goats? In your own backyard, in your own state, Enugu state, this guy, this stupid guy called Mbaka, the Fulani herdsmen are killing people there. Last time he went and rallied when a reverend father was killed. Where was the spiritual mandate when that guy, a reverend priest like him, was killed? But he rallied because his God is useless in reality. His God only have power in his ministry, but outside his ministry, his God is useless. So he also talk about speaking. They love Buhari, but Buhari now has abandoned them. Is it not the same thing that is happening to the people that believe in God? They love God, but God abandons them in their time of need. They love Jesus, but Jesus abandons them in their time of need. Even the prophet, the man of God they say they love, the man of God abandoned them in their time of need. The man of God never come to their aid unless to pray for them. I pray for you in Jesus' name or in the name of Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's all. But they cannot pay your rent. They cannot feed your children. They cannot build your house. They cannot solve your problem. But they have prayer for you because you already exalted them above you. You don't expect them to give to you, but you expect you to be given to them. All they can do is to pray for you. You say, bless me, bless me, bless me. You believe that blessing is greater than money. No. Money is greater than God. Money is greater than blessing. You need money. You don't need God. When you need to pay your bills, you will agree with me that you need money, not God. God is nothing, and God cannot do anything for you. In reality, your life is evidence of what I am saying. He said that he can pull any leader down. He's lying. He cannot pull any leader. I think the former governor of Enugu State who ran for Senate, he prophesied that the man will not win. The man won. I think he's still the senator there. What is the name of the Chimaroke? He said the man did not die. The man survived. There is no man of God that can pull any politician down unless that politician is not connected. And when he's saying that is maybe by telling people not to vote for the man, which violates his oath of office or him being a man of God in the first place. Because as a man of God, you don't supposed to support one political party against the other. Man of God is supposed to be man of the whole people, because God, your God, is the God of all flesh. But when a man of God has a party he's supporting, that man of God is really the devil you're talking about. And that's why I tell you the enemies we have in our land are all these prophets, these ministers of God. All right. So he also said that he talked about adoration people. He said, these people you see here, they are not the main people. He said, these people are just the one that come for bazaar, of course. He said, come to our program, you will see people, crowd. That is his bargaining chip. That is his power. Anyone that pulls the crowd has the power. And politicians will be coming to you during the campaign, because they know you can tell people at least spend them as good to enable them to rig the election, to do whatever, because okay, many people supported them. That's not what they want. They won because they rigged the election, which they do everyone. You know, Catholic, Catholic crowd. There's no religion in Nigeria that pull crowd. Denomination that pull crowd like Roman Catholic Church. I remember what happened when the Pope John Paul came to Nigeria, the late Pope. He came to Anambra State, Oba Airport, that they haven't built it today. And that man died, that's why they go. So the day that man, that Sunday, they say he's coming to Oba. Oba is close to Onitsha, not the main Onitsha. All the churches, including Pentecostal churches, were empty. The Winners Chapel that I was attending that time, their headquarters was in Oka Road. I always go from trek from my house, or trek or enter Okada. I always go from Fege to Oka Road to attend Winners. And every Sunday, I think they have 2 or 3 services. It overflows. People sit outside in the canopy. People sit in the gutter. The whole place jam. But that morning, that day that Pope came to Anambra State, that church was empty. That's why I tell you, all these people, they are just going there seeking for miracles. Something may happen. Something may happen. And no matter what you say, you cannot stop them from going unless they are well informed. Them themselves, they will decide I'm not going anymore. Telling them that man is a false prophet, you are wasting your time. It cannot stop them. They will keep going because they are looking for solution to their problem. They have problem. They don't know that they are the one that can solve their problem. They are their own saviors. Crowd. You see why a Roman Catholic Church, Roman Catholic member will keep winning the governorship of Anambra State? Because they are into politics and they have the crowd. All you need to go do is to visit some bishops. They tell their people he's the one that they will vote for. And he will win. Especially when he's in a party that is in ruling power in that state, like APGA. Yeah, of course, they know that. A man from any other denomination of Christianity can never win a man that is from Roman Catholic Church unless the Roman Catholic members say they don't want him. That's what is happening in my own state, Anambra State, as we speak. And he's talking about adoration people, of course. He said somebody came to grab the phone from them because that's installed. Of course, they are his sheep. They can fight for him even to make his prophecy come to pass. He said he bragged about generating fasting and prayer from the crowd. He said, do you know the amount, the level of fasting and prayer and generating from this crowd? Generating fasting and prayer. For president who is a Muslim, under whom Christians are slaughtered in every part of Nigeria. Innocent people are slaughtered in every part of Nigeria. People are sleeping. These people came over the night, killed them, and burned their houses down. And this man is conducting fasting and prayer for him. Do you see why those problems in Nigeria will never stop? Because the people that are supposed to stand up and say enough is praying for the one who is perpetuating those evils, for him to live long, for him to succeed. According to him, Buhari is greater than his God. Buhari cannot answer him. But he says his God answers him, but Buhari said no. Call him, who is calling me that small? He's stupid. He sent his men. I mean, his men wait. You don't have to send them. But it's still the man that put that fake man there, pretending is the rishi. And the people are falling for this. He said, Allah will save Buhari. So Allah saves. But you see Christians, they say Allah is demon. They say they are not worshiping the same God with Muslims. Listen to this, my brothers and sisters. All of us, we have been corrupted with Jewish fables. In Judaism, in Christianity, and in Islam, they are the same shit. Those beliefs, those things you read, when you read those Old Testament, or you call it Pentateuch, or you call it the books of Moses, it is what corrupts your mind. You begin to believe them, and because you believe them, they affect the way you reason. And you think you are free. No, you are not. That's why you have to destroy that belief and live your life. Say Buhari is a good man, surrounded by wrong people. The people he appointed in power. He appointed wrong people, but you say he's a good man. In other words, in his own place, a good tree can bear bad fruit. And he is a prophet of God. I don't want to go on talking about also the prophets and the Dibias that are fighting in our land as we speak. The prophet Emeko Dumeje and all the Dibias that he caused to have erection. Their manhood started raising up, you know, after he said that they are nothing, that they are deceiving people, taking fowls and chicken from people, and challenge them that let them come to challenge who can raise the dead. They started talking. All of them are garbage. Because if their God is real or exists, their people won't be suffering as they are suffering today. Life will be good in our land. And some of us will begin to plan to relocate back to our land. We ran away from our villages and towns. Yes, that's why we are living peaceful or better in America, in Europe, in Asia, and in other places. It is time you think about these prophets who are roaming about in everywhere in your land when there is no peace in your land, when there is no goodness in your land, when people are suffering in your land. These prophets say they represent God that is almighty, that can do all things. Yet, see the suffering masses, see people dying every day. And they say they know what they're doing. They don't know. You know why? Because they are false. And many false prophets are still rising. Are you going to allow them keep rising? Are you going to stand with us to seek and spread the knowledge of factual truth? I am happier today that many people are waking up, especially those who are able to come online. But how about those in our villages? We need the woke nation. We need the awakened Africans to do evangelism in our villages, interior areas. I can even come in person, not just talking. I am ready to come in person. Start going for evangelism. Yeah, we are doing great work online. How about offline? Yes, I know where you live, where you are living, you argue with people and do that. But we have to use the same technique or the same plan, the same tactic they use to indoctrinate us. We have to use it to do what? To free ourselves. Evangelism. Go from house to house, speaking with people, telling the people the factual truth. And the best way to share factual truth is by asking them questions. A thought-provoking question. A thought-provoking question. If there is God, why are you suffering? They give you their answer. From there, you keep asking them thought-provoking question that after you have departed, it may take weeks, it may take months, but they will keep struggling with it until they say, you know what? Yeah, let me give this a try. I think it's true. If there is this God, why am I suffering like this? I want to enjoy now. I don't want to enjoy after death. Any enjoyment after death is useless. It doesn't make sense for you to say you are waiting after death, then you will have a better life. Trash that. Wake up and live your life. Don't believe those prophets anymore. There's no prosperity that you can have from them. You are better than them. You can be a better prophet. You. Peace.